Welcome back everyone. This video I'm going to be showing you Flappy Fighter. There's been a lot of talk about this game recently, and I'm going to break it down piece by piece for you guys. Let's go. So I want to show you everything, so let me just reopen the app so that way you can see the whole package. That's the intro, AppCom. It has a vintage Street Fighter feel to it. Okay. Flappy Fighter, press start. So this is the main screen, so I'm going to go through how to play so that way you get an idea of the controls. How to play. There are 2 direction buttons and 4 attack buttons. Okay? Press R to dash right, press L to dash left. Press 1 for attack 1, 2 for attack 2, 3 for attack 3, 4 for attack 4. Hold L and R. Hold down L or R to block fireball. Okay. Got it. When super bar at bottom fills up, your name at top will flash. Okay. Now press the energy bar at the top to do a super move. Okay, just like Street Fighter, the Street Fighter app, similar controls. Press the time at the top to pause the game and display options. Okay. Got pause, training buttons, command list, and exit. Okay. How to play complete. Got it. So let me tell you what happened. So the day that I downloaded the app, as I was doing the how to play section, I was like, cool, another mashing fighting game. But then I was wrong. Until I went into training mode and I was messing around with the controls, it was actually pretty crazy. So let me show you training mode, and let me show you how the controls work. In the main menu, you can change the color of the character. But I think if you go into shop, you can pay for different colors and things like that. But let's go back. Training mode. So let me go through all the controls again with you. So 1 is spin kick. But in this case, spin kick goes backward. And it hits twice. And it's actually not much damage. So I'm curious what the design process is to make spin kick going backward. Because Ryu spin kick goes forward or it stays still. So I'm very curious on what the design process is for making a spin kick that goes backward. So in terms of combo potential, there's not much with spin kick. 1, because it goes backward and the damage is not very high. Number 2, it's a jump in kick if you're far, but if you're close, it's a cross up kick. Okay, so most likely this is going to be your combo starter. So if you're starting a combo, most likely you are using number 2, which is jumping in for a kick. And number 3, your Hadouken, your fireball. So if you're far away, it's a fireball. But if you're close up, it's a jab. You can actually chain this up 4 times if you tap it slowly for 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, 4 times. Then on the fifth tap, if you tap twice quickly, it becomes a fireball like this. Okay, let's try one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fireball. So yeah, fireball when you're far, and it's a jab when you're close up. And number 4 is your Shoryuken. So if you're in the middle, your Shoryuken hits once. But if you are in the corner, let me bring you to the corner, it hits twice. It does a lot of damage. So if you're doing combos, you're most likely going to use Shoryuken because it does a lot more damage. Next, pressing your light bar activates super. Can you link anything after the super? Yes, but you have to hold forward. If you hold forward into spin kick, you can hold forward into a jab. You can hold forward into a jab Hadouken, and then you can pull forward into a Shoryuken. Okay? In the corner, you don't have to hold forward. You can just mash the button. So I'm mashing this, and then I'm mashing DP, Shoryuken twice. You can do it twice. And then in the corner, most likely you don't want to jab because it will miss the fireball. So that is your super. And you can also do something like this. Let me see if I can get this right. Yeah, something like that. Now let me show you a few bread and butter combos. So if you're jumping in, right, the distance is going to decide how many jabs you can do. So if you're super close, you can do 4. But if you're not that close and you jump in, it's 3 hits and the next hit turns into a fireball because you're out of that jab range. So I would say always stay with 3. 3 is always going to work. So combos like something like this: 1, 2, 3, spin kick, 1, 2, 3, fireball, 1, 2, 3, and Shoryuken. And then you can always add your super after that. And then after the super, you can do something like what I showed you before, the combos after the super. Next, combos in the corner. You can do something like this, or you can do something like this, and then a DP. If you don't do a fireball, you can DP twice. That's a lot of damage. And then you can do a DP, like that. And then after that, you can DP again, something like that. So now I'm going to show you a 100% kill combo. There you go. So remember when I told you that the kick can't be linked in the middle of the combo? So that was the only exception. So next I'm going to show you an even more advanced combo. Just like that. Lastly, I want to show you 2 bugs or glitches that I found when I was practicing. So basically, a fireball knocks you down, right? A Shoryuken knocks you down. A fireball plus a Shoryuken knocks you down. But in this situation, let me see if I can reproduce it. There you go. That one doesn't knock him down. So I think that's a little bit weird. So another thing is in the middle of the screen. There you go, right? That one doesn't knock him down. But normally it should work like that. So I hope those help the developers. So I'm very excited for more characters to add into this game. So you may ask, how did I even find those 2 glitches? So the first day I downloaded the game, I thought it was just like a simple mashing game, but I was wrong. I was playing with it. I was applying like fighting game concepts onto it. So I was trying to do certain combos, like trying to do this. Okay, and let me try like adding 2 jabs and then spin kick, and then I was trying to do like different variations of a combo, and then just to explore different combos. So as I was just doing a certain combos multiple times and adding different things to it, so I was able to find those two bugs. But yeah, this game is really well made. So if you haven't tried it, definitely download it on the App Store. I think it's only on the Apple App Store. I was looking at the Android store. I didn't see this game, but it's free. It's super fun. I'm just really excited for them to update this and add more character and even maybe make it 2 players. I think right now it's only single players, but if you can connect like Bluetooth to with a friend and play this, I think it's gonna attract a lot of players. But I would give this game A+. Very well made. The only thing I would like them to add was to make super activated by pressing the opponent's health bar, because when I'm doing combos, it's easier for me to press their life bar, because it's such a it's harder for the left hand to go up here. But it's not a big deal. But overall, this is very well made. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's very long. Like, comment, subscribe is always helpful. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time.